You're going to do it properly if you're going to do it.
You've got to do it. You've got to do it.
Oh, no, I can't drink.
Didn't think it through.
Shit.
You need a straw. You need a straw for one of the holes.
Yeah. Just sit with a straw dunking my head in.
Exactly.
Anyway, hello, Pete. How are you?
Fantastic, Gareth. Thank you. And thanks for having us. How are you, mate?
Fuck, I can't drink. Yeah, so I'm fine. I'm
frustrated.
Yeah. And I don't know where my camera is. There it is. So I've mixed the screens up because I'm watching the DVD. So
I see what you're doing. Yep, fair enough. Fair enough.
Over, so I can't. I'm all out of whack. But anyway, who's here? Paris the Film Girl's here. There she is. I thought it took a while for that to pop up. How are you? So yeah, you and Vass are in the home stretch.
Yeah, we've got one more week to go. But to be fair, this week's going to be challenging. I did Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 last night, and I know Vassy will have hated every second of that. To be fair, probably a little bit more than me. After I finish with you guys, I've got Haunt, and tomorrow night it's Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and that's the one I'm really dreading, to be fair, because I've only seen it the once, but I remember it being just a big bag of trippy nonsense, to be fair. And I don't mind trippy nonsense. Mandy is great. That's it. That's trippy nonsense, but it's brilliant trippy nonsense. So yeah, there are some good movies towards the end.
Yeah.
Trick or Treat on Monday. Can't go wrong with Trick or Treat. I love Trick or Treat. So yeah.
Hang on, is it Trick or Treat or the Trick or Treat or the other Trick or Treat you're watching? Which one are you watching?
No, it was the one with Sam. Not the heavy metal one, the other one. Yeah. The very short, 80-minute long, snappy horror movie where which every little story stream has a great payoff. It's just a wonderful little flick that I'm amazed hasn't had a sequel yet.
That is true.
Yeah. But so we'll see how we go. And I know Vassy will be probably. Oh, there's Vassy right now. Vassy's here. Hey, Vassy.
How are you doing, Vass? I'm hoping he's watching Halloween at the moment.
Oh, I do hate the proletariat.
Oh, hang on. I think we have Vass's application for Prime Minister.
Oh, I do hate the proletariat.
Oh, dear.
That's class.
It's for the radio play I'm doing. He's playing a part, so I got him to record.
Oh, fair play. He's got a very very distinct voice, right enough to carry that. I like that.
So Midnight Woman, Woodsman's here. How are you, sir? And Savage Zombie Reviews. And we are doing, Tremors on Friday.
Nice.
And he's also a bit of Tremors. So there we go. Right, hang on. Well, I'm suffocating in that. Yeah. So let me see if my video works. I rewound it, but I forgot. So there we go. Right. So if I press play on here, I should be in sync.
Nice and sync.
So where am I? Yeah. So Paramount, back when they owned the rights.
Yes.
This would have been the final film, according to them. But yeah, so what have I got? I got this is the one that's playing, the 3D version, deluxe edition.
Nice.
Lucky to find a copy. But yeah, it says the last few minutes of this picture are not, so the first few minutes are not in 3D. However, you will need the special glasses, which is bullshit. But there's no change in the picture quality. And then, yeah, the old VHS retailer with the old poster.
Can't go wrong. I do like the artwork to that box right enough.
I do like that, but yeah.
It's a pretty cool poster. Yeah.
Yeah, because the DVD, not much effort.
Nah, that's
could be anyone.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, hang on, let me turn the volume down before I get taken down. So yeah, this is what is it, a 10-minute recap of the last film.
Do you know what? That's something I like about Friday the 13th movies, that they do that little recap at the start. it's good for an old man like me. Yeah, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
I especially like the recap at the start of part 7 because it goes on for ages and it's almost as entertaining as the movie itself.
It is. Right, there we go. Oh, my picture. No, that's good. That's that frozen. Right.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Oh dear, Vass is behind.
Only got 2 movies left this week.
Oh, he's only got 2 left. That's all right then.
He's flying ahead.
I'll put the mask back on. Is my disfigurement too much for you? Oh, Vass has changed his tune. Normally he's hating on the chat, but this time he's greetings.
Greetings, guys.
Which one's your favorite 13th movie?
For me, it's got to be part 6. It's,
I think it's for me.
Jason Lives. It's the most enjoyable film out of a lot of them. Yeah.
All 3 of us love that one.
Yeah, you just can't go wrong with it. Now I've seen it hordes and hordes of times, and then I do like part 7, part 4, part 2.
There's plenty to choose from, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Oh, Woodsman likes part 8 in New York, as it were.
Don't you mean on a boat and
In Canada. Crazy one.
on a disco boat, and then for the last 5 minutes on a street that resembles New York?
Paris loves the original.
Oh, fair play.
Vass is upsetting the people in the chat already. There you go. Didn't take long. He's going to be asking who knows their ass from an elbow in a minute. Probably. Okay. Yeah, probably changes. Part 8 is truly off. Yeah, Savage Zombies just recovered. Oh, I don't think he's finished his reviews of the franchise. He's in the home straight.
He's doing the whole franchise reviews, yeah? Wow.
So he was enjoying himself at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary Barlow. What's wrong? He's a bit rough these days, isn't he? So Jason lives there you go. That's a good boy. So yeah, she's wearing a manky sweater. And the plan almost works.
It does. But to be fair, it catches on right there. I like his little look of recognition there with his one eye. He's onto her.
Ginny. Oh, there you go. Jason X is next. Save the best for last. There you go. Finish there.
Jason X. Got a soft spot for Jason X.
I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
It knew what it was doing. We got David Cronenberg in it, so how bad can it be?
Exactly.
He doesn't sign up for any old rubbish.
You can't go wrong with a bit of liquid nitrogen, smashy face scene, you know.
Yeah, that's everyone's pretty much favorite kill of the franchise.
Exactly.
Yeah, they show a touch of the end of part 2. Yeah, where 4 minutes in and she's fighting Jason, too much, yeah. Well, yes, everyone forgets this came out, 12, 16 months after the second one.
Yeah.
And there was no way to see it. So if you didn't see it in the cinema, you wouldn't know what's happening.
And to be fair, that machete goes right into his shoulder, right?
That is right in, isn't it?
Right down here. You would think he'd show up with a monkey shoulder in part 3, but not at all.
Shush.
Okay.
Different haircut, different
True.
height, different weight.
That's true.
Different face.
A different face, different body build completely.
Because
you're right.
Who was it in part 2? I can't remember. That's Jason Chase.
I can't remember. I know that this one's a British guy, I believe.
I found that out today. I forgot he was British.
Yeah, British
guy. Passed away 9 years ago. But he was supposed to be a lovely chap. And apparently he invented something that is now used in all mobile phones. So I don't know if he got shares in that. Some minor part or something he invented.
Wow.
Wow. Mobile
Imagine
phones
that being smart and Jason Voorhees at the same time.
What was he? He was a trapeze artist before this. He was he called himself a bohemian because he just went place from place. Yeah, and he ended up in because the part 2 Jason lived in the East Coast where they filmed the second one, but they filmed this one in California.
That's right.
Then they wouldn't pay for his airfare to come out to California.
I heard that. That's tight, isn't it?
So they just recast him.
Wow, that is so tight. That is so tight.
Oh, here we go.
What?
There we go.
Ready to
Oh.
go.
Coming right at me. Ooh, this one's better. 'Cause I watched Piranha 3D
Uh-huh.
the other day, and that was terrible. But the titles are actually coming out of the screen.
The titles are good. The titles are good. I was doing a little bit of reading about this movie, and I read that, and I didn't know this, that Paramount Pictures essentially they chucked a load of money at this movie.
Yes.
Millions on hiring the cameras. Then I think they paid another $1 million to try and develop their own technology to steal that technology. Then they got sued for $25 million from the people who made hired them the cameras in the first place. Then they had to settle the lawsuit. Then when the movie went to the cinemas, they had to train the projection staff, give them specialist equipment, and have a 24-hour helpline. You know, if you were having problems with screening Friday the 13th Part 3 for this one movie, and then they had to pay $2 million to convert the thing back to 2D for all the cinemas that they hadn't managed to get to, and that it was an absolute bomb scare.
Yeah, no one thought that one through, did they?
Nah, totally.
I know they've run out of glasses as well because people would keep them.
Ah,
So they were having
course
shoving
they
with
keep
the
them,
glasses.
yeah.
So look,
Wow.
but hang on, there you go. On his bucket list to see this in actual 3D, well, it only cost me £4 something. So,
But is he talking about? Because I think that there is a Blu-ray that exists with Blu-ray 3D, isn't there? I'm curious to see what that looks like.
When I had a 3D TV that did have the shutters, it did have the option on the TV to make something 3D. So I had it on Blu-ray, but not 3D, but then use the TV to auto
convert it.
It was all right.
Okay, yeah.
It worked out quite well because the picture's quite terrible anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is California, not New Jersey. Right. I think this one has the best Jason. Yeah, he's pretty mean in this one.
I do like this Jason, but for me, the best Jason's Part 7 with his spine out and his gnarly jaw and stuff like that. That's my favorite Jason right now. That's Kane Hodder, isn't it?
Well, watch out for that pole. The gimmicks in this are a piss poor though. Like
The gimmicks are amazing.
snake that comes out of the cage. They got popcorn, juggling, a yo-yo.
Yeah.
yeah.
I do like the popcorn.
Kills. Yeah, I guess there's not enough kills, but yeah. Oh, so the newscaster's voice is the director. I don't know if it's actually him on the TV. What's his name? Steve Miner. So he came back from the second one, wasn't it?
Wow, that's good trivia. I like that.
See, not just a stupid idiot I am. Right. So I'm gonna get 3D glasses are on. Okay, good. Because the VHS version is I ripped it from the DVD onto the VHS tape. So it would be in 3D. But yeah. It's not too bad. The problem with the Piranha one was that the red was too dark, so it was almost black.
All right.
But this is a bit better. So there's Jason in the laundry.
Yeah.
Walking around outside. And apparently he's wearing the Stan Winston mask, who made the first mask, but then they changed it when they did the ending.
All right. Okay.
He doesn't have anything on. He doesn't have a sackhead or a mask on. So he's just disfigured.
Okay. I think if my memory serves me right, Jason's a little bit vocal in this movie, and I think I don't recall him being vocal in any of his other movies. Maybe the early ones, right enough, but I think he kind of grunts and goes, ah, ah. And when he gets hurt, he goes, that kind of thing. So,
Okay.
he quietens down for the rest.
It might be in the subtitles. I don't know. She's just got. There's a strange man walking around, and she's just going out there to get the laundry in. Why? I don't know why they got 1,000 sheets as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of sheets. It must be laundry day.
Oh, there you go. Pete, did you watch the mid-end credit scene in Terrifier 2 yet? I forgot about that. I didn't watch it to catch up.
Yeah, no, not yet, but I will. I was late home yesterday, and I had to watch 2 movies yesterday, including Rob Zombie's Halloween. So I haven't had a chance yet, but I will. I promise.
Oh, 3D fish.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Yeah, Terrifier 2. I don't think, because it's a lot more gory kills, isn't it? Or attempts at them, but it looks a lot more fake, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's sadistic as sadistic as part one. So if it was the sadisticness of the kills of part one, I think you'll be all right in part two.
Yeah, there's a lot of kills, but it's just
there's a lot of kills. It is gory.
Yeah,
but gory is good.
Oh no, not the rabbit! I don't know how the rabbit got up on the celery.
Oh yeah, this guy's like the worst rabbit owner ever. In the next scene, he essentially gets freaked out. He walks into his wee shed and he notices that all his rabbits are dead. So he's like, he dumps his rabbit just in like a bin or something like that, and just dumps it right there and says, "Who could have done such a thing?" And then a 3D snake pops out, and then he just runs off, goes to the loo, drinks some whiskey.
Yeah, he seems to forget about it very easily.
Leaves the rabbit with the snake. It's mental.
Well, at least it's not part one snake, but they kill a real one. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Unless it's the corpse of that one, they're just reusing it to save the budget. But yeah, he's half eating all the stuff in the store.
Yeah. And to be fair, his wife's, got his best interest at heart. She might be a bit of a nag, bit of a drag, but she's the only thing of it. Yep. Sometimes you need
Mike. Hey, Sophie's here. Are you all right, Sophie? I can't. It's very hard to see the comments at the moment. They're coming at me, and I keep thinking it's like a virtual reality thing.
Exactly.
So here we go. Bunny boilers.
Yeah. You just put it down, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he puts it in a wheelbarrow.
Exactly.
So did the snake kill the rabbits?
I was wondering that.
Oh,
was
there
it?
It is. Whoa! Oh, that was close. Yeah, what's the matter? And then he runs to the toilet.
Runs to the toilet.
I guess he runs for some booze, but then it forgets all about there's a fucking snake loose. Yeah, apparently, because they filmed in California, there were real rattlesnakes around the area in the grass.
Oh, nice.
And then apparently there was some of the crew were a bit out of it on cocaine and stuff, and then it'd be losing cocaine up on.
Was the 80s?
Yeah, so they were out. Well, they were allowed to shoot the rattlesnakes, so they were out on coke shooting rattlesnakes apparently. So.
Wow.
Because it was apparently Steve Miner wasn't really directing the crew; he was directing the cast, and I think it was one of the producers was controlling all the chaos that was going on with the crew and getting them sorted.
Okay. I read quite a few folks saying that when they were making this film, it was all about the 3D. Like they weren't bothered about performances, or anything like that. It was just
when Shelley throws the wallet, it was 30-something takes, and everyone's getting pissed off with him.
That's right. Just throw it at the camera.
And it's like, they had to concentrate what they're doing, like the guy with the pole in the laundry at the beginning just then.
Yeah.
Every 3D setup, because it took hours to set it up.
Do you know, the weird thing is I read some reviews of this, and the reviews weren't very complimentary about the movie at all, but it got a hell of a lot of compliments about the 3D. They were saying it was very impressive and stuff like that. I was like, what? Really?
We've seen Avatar in 3D, so once you reach that level, this is Sophie's. Oh, what's for dinner, Sophie? Oh, cleaver in the chest, and obviously very padded chest.
Oof, it's got to hurt.
Harold?
I know. It's the only way he's getting away from his missus.
Yeah, there we go. Now, one thing I'm going to mention is Jason clearing up after his kills, because a cleaver to the chest is going to leave a mess.
That's true.
But not as bad as cleaving someone in half when they're doing a handstand.
Yeah.
And just managing to pop him up on the rafters. That mess.
I know that absolutely. Some of the kills in here, he just puts bodies places, and you're like, how did you do that? It was literally 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I know he must have hit him so hard it sealed the wound.
Yeah.
Oh, rat! It's coming right at me.
Jesus, that's
Very
terrifying.
blurry and in one color. Oh, she's done.
Oh, she's dead.
Yeah, I never noticed that the knitting needle comes through her mouth until someone. Oh, baseball bat, ready? Batter up. He's not gonna hit anything with that grip. But yeah, apparently they had something. I don't know if his hand was fake or something fake in his hand that would bring the needle through, so it looked like it was through.
Ah, right. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Okay, where are we? Oh, I'm looking at it. Right, I'm making homemade cheese and bean slices with curly fries. That's nice.
Wow.
Everyone's always
It's
eating
like,
one of these things. Makes me hungry.
it's like Greg's and Chippy all at once, man. That's awesome.
Shelley's attempt to pull in this most optimistic thing I've ever seen. Yeah, poor Shelley. He doesn't even get his end away before he gets killed. He's right behind you. He does that, but no one sees him, so it doesn't really work.
Yeah, Shelley is a bit of a strange one, right? To be fair enough, but he seems to have a good heart.
He does.
Yeah,
just needs to get laid.
Yeah, I don't know if Shelley was an actor or what. All I know is that they hired him because they saw him on the street handing out movie flyers.
Yeah.
So
the two writers saw him on the street, said he'd be perfect for Shelley, and just said, "Do you want to be in a movie instead of handing out flyers?" What are you going to say?
Can you imagine that awkward conversation? You know, well, who is this Shelley guy? Well, he's a guy that doesn't really fit in. And at one point,
be yourself.
At one point he takes his mask off and said, "Would you do it if you look like me?" You know, he's a nice guy. Like,
bastards.
Totally.
He's got the fro going and everything.
Exactly. Mind you, I have to say the fro in 3D is awesome.
It's filling the screen there.
It has depth.
Now, was that the maid in the house, or was that her mother that was having a go?
Mother. That was a mother. She's like.
I'm not knowing much about it, but she doesn't look South American or anything to me.
Yeah, because they argue in Spanish, and then she comes out. She's like, "Oh, hi, American as you can be," and you're like,
"Yeah,
okay."
And why are they hanging around with these two stoners?
You've got to have their token stoners. You absolutely have to stoners.
Shelley's a knobhead. Okay. Vass went there. Soul Man is an underrated Steve Miner film. Different times, Vass. Different times.
I remember Soul Man as well.
I rented that loads when it came out.
I watched that movie. Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna be impotent. I might as well look impotent. I can remember lines and everything. Right. What's your favorite Jason Voorhees? Oh, he's pointing a finger at me. And here comes a doobie. Like that. The burning end. Favorite Jason. You said the Looker Part 7.
Yeah.
Although I do like the Looker Part 9 with his fused mask.
Yeah, I suppose. I know it's hotter in Part 7 for me. It's just the way his body acts and everything like that. He does that kind of like that breathing in thing, and you see his wee spine in his face and that.
Right now, I'm pissed. And all the stunts he does, like falling down the stairs, the roof falling on him, that almost killed him for real, didn't it? I think.
Absolutely. Oh, you see this bit here, Gareth? Right, this guy here, because it turns out the girl in the middle. She's pregnant in this movie.
Yeah.
And he's like the worst ever father to be. He's like, pass me that doobie. I'll smoke a joint right in front of you and blow it in your face, love, and everything.
I didn't realize he's the dad. Or
his behavior gets worse and worse and worse through the movie and that. But when I watched this again, I forgot that this girl was pregnant. And I thought to myself, I think that must be the only pregnant lady that Jason has killed in the entire franchise.
Well, yeah. Well, how's he to know? So she wasn't
showing. That's a good point. That's a good point.
But yeah, he said, "Oh, it's a pregnant lady. She's going to survive." Oh no, it's an '80s film. She's done for.
yeah, totally.
Shelley is a knobhead. Oh. Yeah,
He is a
random
bit.
mixtures of food. Well, it's not too bad. I like cheese, beans, and curly fries, so they all go together. Oh, Vass has got that t-shirt. There you go.
Do you know why, Vass? Because you got good taste, my man.
Cool. Jason looks cool and Jason X. Both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the Jason Friday the 13th video game on Xbox or PlayStation?
I did. Yeah, I did. I bought it like the first day it came out, and do you know what I didn't like about it? I mean, I loved wandering about and just exploring and stuff like that. I just don't like talking to strangers, and it was kind of online only when it originally came out, so you had to get you had to talk to like lots of loudmouth gamers and that.
Yeah, they're annoying as shit. I just muted everyone.
Exactly. So,
Jason's here, help me.
Yeah. Later on, they brought kind of a walk around where you could just explore, and I love that. The Evil Dead game, you can have single player mode, so I much prefer that. It's kind of like they learned from the Friday game right now. But
3DI there.
Yeah. But to be fair, it looked beautiful, and it felt like a Friday movie. The atmosphere, the ambience was all there. So no,
yeah, they had all the houses and the detail and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Hey, Mike's here, the real Fifth Beatle. Are you streaming tonight, Mike? He's usually doing a midnight stream.
Yeah.
Discussing horror. I think he's discussing Terrifier and all those that are coming out this week. Who's your favorite actors that have played Jason? Oof, I haven't met. There's so many. I do like Derek Mears.
It's Kane Hodder for me, for me, yeah. For me,
Kane Hodder, Derek Mears acted. Right. It makes no difference to the story. This girl is pregnant. Yeah. You think she keeps announcing it at the beginning and then it's forgotten about the whole way through.
Yeah. That is true. That is true.
So, yeah. And then, this is Crystal Lake at the back there, which apparently was a tiny man-made lake that they filled up the first day and they hadn't sealed it with anything. So it just drained away instantly. So they have to keep refilling it every time they want to film.
To be fair, it shows in this movie, when they go out on the boat, they literally go about a meter.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's all tight shots and stuff like that. I mean, it might as well have been shot in my bath or something like that. It's that small.
And there's Rick the Prick.
Yes.
Well, yeah. When they walk around this, I think, I know where that location is because I played it in the game and stuff. And it's not as detailed a game, but they got all the rooms that they can work out from maps and stuff. Right, what's this thing? What first Kane Gareth? Hang on, try that again, monkey. I don't understand that one. There you go. Ted White in part 4. Yes, he was a good Jason.
Okay.
Yeah. People never complain about Jason's. Really, they complain about Michael's.
Yes, they do. I'm still pissed at the last movie.
Oh no, we're not touching that one.
We won't touch that movie anyway. Yeah.
Very good time there.
I do like her wannabe boyfriend in this movie. Like, I think he's got patience of a saint. He hasn't seen her in like a year or something like that. And as soon as she comes in, he's like, "Hey, let's go to bed, baby."
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's keen.
He's Mr. Frisk. He is. Yeah.
And then she said, "Fuck off." I need a van with carpet on the walls on the roof. Nothing suspicious about that.
To be fair to him, about 15 minutes later in the movie, he does say, "Fuck this, I'm going home." And she's like that, going, no, stay with us and all this. And he's going, no, fuck this, I'm off. So he even gets it, but she changes his mind. She could always smile. He's back on his side.
A skinny dipping scene, but we don't see it.
Yeah,
shocking. All right, where are we? Oh, Rob's here. Hi, Rob. Greetings. Nice to have you here. And we got the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game.
See the trailer for that.
See how that comes out.
Yeah, it does look amazing. To be fair,
Yeah, the way there's no, yep, no speaker Halloween ends here. Thank you.
You're right. You're right. You're
I will put you on timeout. All of
right.
it.
No, fair play, fair play.
Ain't Greg everyone either. Oh, monkey, don't stir the pot. So yeah, I don't think I could spend the night in a hammock, especially that stringy thing that would flip you out. That's like slight move.
Especially not if I had a bun in the oven. You know what I mean? It's again not a very good friend. It's like, oh, I'm a good friend. I'll stick in a hammock.
Yeah, pregnant woman, you got a hammock and share it with your boyfriend. And, you know,
Exactly.
Not
Exactly.
even big enough for one person. How if you're two people scrunched up in the middle trying to sleep?
I should be all right.
And then we got apparently, oh yeah, this is it, the barn. Apparently the house, the barn were all built for the film and kept for years as sets because they built it on, was it Paramount's lot or something, or land Paramount owned, so they used it in other films.
Oh, okay.
But it says, the real loft doesn't have a 2 stories. It's only a 1-story loft, 1-story building from the outside. But I don't know how that works because there's obviously they used the inside of somewhere, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did only think it was a kind of ground floor, first floor, and that was it.
I think it was 2005, 2006. Some drunken fans or alleged fans were nearby looking for the place, and they got. I think it was either raining and wet and cold, so they went into the house set, and then they started a fire in the fireplace, thinking it was a real fireplace, and then burnt it down. But then,
that's awesome.
As it was burning down, they took pictures of it, and then this is back in the day before social media. They posted on like Friday the 13th fan pages that they'd done it, and then no one believed them, so then they put the pictures up, and then the person controlling it, the webmaster, reported them to police with the evidence, and then
promptly arrested.
They got arrested, but I think they were rich kids, so nothing happened of it.
Typical.
So yeah, the barn's still there, apparently, but yeah, there's just the chimney of the house. Oh, Sophie sent me a picture of her dinner.
Oh,
it's nice. Let's have a look. No, that does look nice. Oh, she's got S and J on the pie, so you know whose is who. That's nice. That's a really nice pie. And curly fries. No, I'm really hungry.
Now, just out of curiosity, when she says she made curly fries, did she take them out of the freezer and chuck them in the deep back fryer? Or did she curl her potatoes? How did she do that? How do you how do you peel a potato, cut a potato, then curly?
I thought it was magic, but
yeah.
They are curly potato pizzas, so let's see. Oh, who's in the cupboard? Is it Muffin?
It's Shelley.
Oh, Shelley's dead. Good.
Shelley's dead. it's good that in the joke shop, it was like, I'm after some fake hair, mate. Oh, what kind do you have? I'm after blonde, kind of pubic looking hair that matches my white man's afro. Perfect. I've got just the thing.
Yeah. It works just the afros and curly fries. You cheater, Sophie. So.
Oh, are they frozen? Right, okay.
No,
Understandable. I'd do that as well.
Well, yeah, so would I. I don't know how you would make curly fries curly. So I think this is the first or only Friday the 13th film to be released on a Friday the 13th in America.
Oh.
For some fucking reason, it was released in the UK on Thursday the 12th.
Jesus. To be fair, that makes a lot of sense with the UK.
Get one job.
Yeah, exactly. I read that this was the second most successful horror movie of the year, behind only Poltergeist, which is pretty good going. And it was the first movie to knock E.T. off the top of the charts.
Yeah, good.
But it beggars belief that this movie did better than John Carpenter's The Thing. Like, I have to say, but hey, it's in 3D, guys. 3D.
Yeah, the 3D gimmick worked, even though it was expensive. So, hang on. Oh, I've gone to the wrong page. So, yeah, apparently, who was in the last film? Ginny? I can never remember the final girls. The last final girl was supposed to be in this, they offered her the part of a sequel where she's taken to a hospital to recover, and Jason goes to the hospital and slaughters loads of people. So that might sound familiar for some other horror fans, but they went with this instead.
They went with the She wouldn't want to. She didn't come back. Apparently, it just never happened. But I would have kind of liked to have seen that. You know,
she regrets it now. She said no way she's doing it back then. I think now it would have been a good idea. It would have been a lot of fun to make.
Yeah.
There you go. See, this is the film that makes me think of the game more, because you got the barn, you got the house, you got Shelley's a character, the biker chick's a character.
Yeah,
I think one of the other girls is a character as well. So USA, 13th of August, 82. What year? What month and year did we get it in the cinema?
What month and year?
Yeah, August 82 in the USA. When did the UK get it?
85. That's how behind we are.
It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't the same year.
It's got to be 83 then, surely. 83.
Yeah, 12th of May, 83, which I looked up earlier was a third. Oh, no, I think I tell a lie. I was looking at May 82, which is. So, yeah, it would have been a Friday the 12th we got it.
Right. Okay.
Okay, I'll let myself off. But, yeah, Canada got it in August 82. And that, USA and Canada, only two to get it in 82. That's weird.
Wow, okay. I do like these bikers. I have to say, I do like this biker gang.
Apparently, which one is it? One of them's got the denim on, and the badge on the back is the same badge as in the Every Which Way But Loose biker gang.
No way. That's awesome. That is awesome. I like oh yeah, I don't want no spoilers, but Shelley's about to knock over his bike here. But I do like his chain. He just stands in front of the car and goes, "Stop! I've got a chain." And they go,
okay, I've got a chain. Yeah. One thing that's changed about this is the title. It's Friday the 13th, Part 3, but some places have it Roman numerals and some have the number 3.
Right. Okay.
Because the VHS has the Roman numerals.
Yep.
In 3D. To me, anyway. And then I think, and then the DVD has it as Part 3.
All right. Okay.
But IMDb has it as the Roman numerals, which is odd.
Yeah, totally. It's absolutely that.
Oh, he's smiling. Oh, there goes a window.
Do you know what? As well, it's not even his car. And when he gets back, he's like, "Oh, by the way, I just smashed your car up, man. It's all right."
He just buggers off in the house.
Aye.
But yeah, the Windows glass is not right either. So whatever plastic shit it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, here we go. What's your favorite kill? Jason Voorhees. Favorite Jason Voorhees kill? Yeah. Well, Monkey says Terrifier 2. Yeah, it's breaking records. It is true. It's doing very well. I don't think it'll do as well here because it's not really a Halloween country for horror films. But
yeah, but we're a little bit more prudish in the.
Oh, the remake.
It's written right enough.
Oh, here we go. Right, the remake is Sophie said. Have you seen all 12, Sophie?
That is controversial.
Yeah. Kevin's Bacon character got killed. Yeah, that was a brutal.
Oh yeah, fair play.
Although
I'm trying to think.
Favorite kill because you see it, obviously fake neck and different color because it's HD. The sleeping bag in Part 7 is pretty cool. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Do you know what? I do like it on Jason Lives where he rams that woman's face into the side of the van and it comes out the back of the side of the van. There's something it's a little bit Nightmare on Elm Street where Freddy's above Nancy's bed and stuff like that. I like that. I got a kick out of that.
Less controversial in my face, but yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, you're in trouble now. Very controversial. Yeah. Sleeping bag kill. Yeah, I do like the sleeping bag kill. Yeah. The remake. It's quite brutal cooking her. Rhodey's here. Good evening, Rhodey. And he loves this franchise. Who doesn't love this franchise? Oh, there you go. That explains a lot. She's only seen 1, 2, 4 in the remake. So
right. Okay.
You only seen this one. So how did you get to 4?
All your recaps must have made no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, he's sackhead and then he's got hockey mask. What happened in between?
Exactly. Right. I'm just nipping to the toilet. Back in a sec.
Oh, don't tell me right back. Oh, my eyes. It's very bright. Not wearing that. As you can see, I got the lovely Jason Voorhees specs. So here we go. Who's that in the... Yeah, Jason has been in the barn for, nearly half the movie so far. It's Jason X sleeping bag kill. Yeah. I do love that one. Do you want to smoke pot and have premarital sex? The kill in part 8 when Jason hits the guy's... It was pretty funny, yeah. The film does pick up. Oh, hang on, bikini. Sorry, it's in 3D. Boing. Swing. Jason told me 3D. Don't listen to Jason. You have to watch them all if you're going to watch them. It is a bit meh, but it's funny meh. The story is zero, but the characters and that is what happens. Like this guy's siphoning petrol with smell smoking. Oh, it's 2 for 1. There you go. 2 kills in 1. Yeah, that is true. I only hate Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. I can understand that. They are very not normal films for Jason. Why is Jason Part 3 isn't on Paramount Plus in the UK? Oh, isn't it? That's weird. Jason 3 isn't there. Jason is wrong. It's very entertaining. Oh God. For some reason, they're siphoning the petrol out of it. I guess they're going to keep it, but yeah, she looks like she goes to the barn. She looks all serious, like, oh, there's a barn. I'm going in there. Like, oh, what are they hiding in there? She's about to find out. One is May, yeah. One is the probably makes people not many people's top list because it's not the same as Halloween, which defined the genre, but a copy has a lot of filler in it, doesn't it?
What's that?
Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I always agree with you, Gareth. But
yeah, we all hate Vass.
oh, right. Well, I do like this thing. I do like this thing.
Yeah.
She's the worst cat burglar in the world. Initially, she's like, quieten down, you know, we don't want to disturb anybody. And then she goes, oh, well, you know, I tried. And she walks in the barn. Now, considering she lives in buttfuck nowhere, it's like it's the first barn she's ever seen in her life. It's like a child walking into fucking Santa's grotto or something. She's like, wow. Chucking sandbells about this is amazing.
Dusty old sandals. I love
Aye.
these things. I love them in my bra.
She is having a blast, this woman.
Oh, an old drinking canteen.
It's just the best.
On a lid. Never mind. Still awesome. Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe they're just passing through. Yeah. People are hating on. We were hating on part 1 because not much happens. Like 5 minutes where she makes a cup of tea.
You just can't write off those last 15 minutes of Friday the 13th, part 1. They are, you know, pretty awesome, to be fair.
Yeah, it makes up for the ending, I guess.
Totally. The last 15 minutes are great, and you know the
It's
rest.
No good
is
as a whodunit because there's no one there to guess.
That's true.
Yeah, because people say they should have just introduced Betsy Palmer as a background character. Say, oh, hello, I'm the cook or I'm the cleaner. I'll see you later. And then that'd be it. Then at least she's a character in the film.
That's true. She just rocks up and says, I'm the
what's
mother of
happening here? You poor darling.
Yeah, that is true. Right, here we go. Cat burglar at her finest. Keeping a low profile.
And
she's like
running around with a petrol tank.
Whee! And she's actually going. She's actually making those sounds as well. Whee! Look at me.
We'll not take. Well, we shall see, monkey. I haven't decided. I haven't got my list yet of who's doing what. I will have a look. Elf. Oh dear, you got rankings here. A lot of numbers. I can't work it out. From best to worst. X. No. So the last one. So Freddy versus Jason reboot. Okay.
4,
6,
6,
3,
3,
2, 5. Yeah, I can see that.
Solid. I'm not a big fan of 5, but it's a good list.
Yeah, I just realised it's 8, 9, 10. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Well, they were biding time for Freddy versus Jason, weren't they? So, pretty much. Who was it? Because was it Paramount had it in the 80s?
Yeah.
And they were trying to get Freddy, who was with New Line, and then
New Line. That's right.
when did by Jason Goes to Hell, which caused all the issues with the licensing because they couldn't call it Friday the 13th.
Right.
They could only use the Jason character, couldn't they? They couldn't use something. Whatever the lawsuits are about now.
They didn't even use Jason. They used a stupid snake.
But,
It's like the hidden.
Apparently, the name Jason is never mentioned here in this film.
That's right.
Because it's supposed to be Saturday the 14th.
Have you seen
no one knows who Jason is?
Say again?
They don't know who Jason is in this film because this is supposed to be the next day. So Saturday the 14th.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so no one knows it's Jason, so they don't know his name.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, no one says his name in this. Absolutely.
I almost read that wrong then. I would love to do a couples live, me and Jason and Fritz. I'm not stopping you. There's websites for that, but I understand what you mean now. 2 couples, okay. Oh, yes. Right. More numbers. This is like Pythagoras' theorem. I didn't know we were going Da Vinci Code, right? 8, 6, 4, 2, 1, 3. Are these lottery numbers? From left right. So 8, 11. 11's the remake. Oh, man down. So yeah, this guy.
Oh yeah.
What does he get? Smashed in the head about 6 times. Oh yeah, he's got the Black Widows on the back. That's it. The Black Widow spider on the back. From the biker's group.
Yeah.
New Line killed the franchise. Yeah. They took it in a different direction for sure.
Certainly did.
Well, what was it? We had 8 films in the 80s, 1 in the 90s, and 2 in the noughties.
Yeah. Has this whole court case thing been resolved yet, or is that still going on?
Bits of it, or a part of it, or something.
Right.
Yeah, which is what killed the game.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. It was 30 quid that game on launch day. £30.
I paid £3.50.
I thought
it was late to the party. It's a digital download, and it was late to the party.
Absolutely.
And then, so we're missing all the. Well, yeah, they closed the service down. I played it for about. I'm playing it now. This last 2 months as well. I played it. I must have played it for 2 years straight. Oh, video's gone. And of course, they had the servers, but there were still issues with bugs and flakiness and disconnections. But now it's peer to peer. Someone has to stay in the game for the whole long, and if they get killed, sometimes they leave if they don't come back as Tommy, and then game over for everyone else.
Wow. Yeah, it was a little bit chunky right now.
The Jason X download content and all the other stuff we were supposed to get, which would be awesome.
No.
Whatever happened to the Pin? Yeah, Jason spin-off card. I don't know. What's that? Jason spin-off? Pinhead. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Pinhead versus Jason, and then there's Freddy versus Jason versus Ash in a comic book, isn't there?
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, there's many crossovers. I don't know. They can do it as much time as they like in comic books. Crossovers, can't they? But
yeah, I know. Bruce Campbell said there was serious talk about it, but it just never transpired.
Just at the back, I can still hear you.
No problem. Video technician.
I am. Found out the browser died for some reason. There we go.
I didn't know about a Pinhead crossover though.
So yeah, some of them. Yeah, how
would that work?
I wonder how these work. Well, I guess
like
for the 4th one.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to imagine Pinhead would win that one because every time Jason comes near me, just fire loads of hooks at him.
Yeah, and he's got a
yeah.
team.
Yeah, set his Cenobite mates on him, and that's him.
I used to dislike Part 5, but yes, I used to like it. It's a damn shame all the gory bits are unrecoverable.
Oh yeah, heavily cut.
Right. Coming back online. Here comes Jurassic Park. I think it was a Unix system. Right. Oh, Bass. Because we're all casual horror fans. 6, 2, 7, 3. Oh, fuck the rest. Okay. At least the 3's in this list.
Yeah.
Shelley, not getting anywhere. Now, apparently Shelley is a successful lawyer now. In real life. Yeah, the actor, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, right.
He's just getting this. Spoiler. There you go. Part 4 is Sunday the 15th, of course, yeah. Right. You're still here, Bass. Have you watched Halloween 2 yet for Mr. Rob Zombie? Or did you mention that? I can't remember which ones you'd watched. You were only 2 to go at the beginning.
2 to go. If he's got 2 to go, then he should have watched Halloween 2.
Love hurts.
Yeah.
I can't believe. Yeah, take a shot every time that song plays. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason versus Carrie. Yeah, that would have been better than. Well, yeah. I guess was Carrie dead?
Carrie was kind of dead at the end of that movie, but
I
did like part 7 because it's the psychic girl's shrink is Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's.
He's not going to let that down.
And he's a real bastard in it as well. He's a total bastard. Yeah. Well,
I can't remember which came first. I think.
No, I don't know. Actually, that's a good point. Was he Bernie first or afterwards?
Yeah, they could have puppeted him in part 7 to attract Jason to kill him and then get him in a trap.
Totally.
Oh, hang on. TNA in 3D.
3D.
I think, this is the only lady to do TNA in this.
Yeah.
It's the skinny
kind of minimal TNA.
Apparently, this is where it started, apparently, having TNA. And then 6 didn't have any at all. And then there's 8. I remember now. There's 7 and 8.
Think of anything in 8.
I know.
Just remember the board, the disco board.
Yeah. That's what happened. Oh yeah, part 5. Yeah, the game is fantastic. And so it was just such promise.
Definitely. I do like this bit here, her little flashback. It's quite curious. It's quite curious though because it's obviously Jason who's nabbed her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the flashback, but she wakes up and doesn't remember a thing. Now Jason doesn't normally do we think Jason was a wee bit horny? Do we think?
Apparently, there was something. The original bit was supposed to. Yeah, the original script. He raped her.
That's what I heard.
Because this was going to be the final one in the series, so they wanted people to hate him, so he wouldn't come back.
Okay.
And then everyone said after that, they said, "Well, Jason hasn't shown any sign of doing that before, so why do it now?" But I think the actress said she was a Mormon and didn't want to discuss things like that.
Right.
Okay. I think she hasn't had sex before marriage, and her character in this one. I don't.
That's right.
Yeah, she's not the pregnant one, is she?
No.
Otherwise, that puts that out the window. But yeah, so here we go. The flashback. She had an argument, even though it's supposed to be 2 years ago. She looks exactly the same, but
she does. Looks like it was filmed 20 minutes ago, right?
Yeah, I think she was wearing the same clothes, but yeah. So he creeps up on her and leaves her be. She passes out of fright. I don't know. This hideous-looking man. There he comes.
I like a narration in this scene because everything that happens in her flashback as she's saying it. She's like, and then I fell to the floor, and then he grabbed my ankle. And I was like that. It's like she's directing her own flashback and that. It's nuts. But I guess if you have a flashback, you direct it. I guess.
I think it's just she kicked the knife out of his hand and she ran.
Yeah, she's
But
so
then-
very detailed with it.
And then but he ran after me, and then I was scripting him, and so yeah, he catches her again. He looks like he's covered in mud. Well, it's good with 3D. So she remembers all about this. He dragged me along the ground. I blacked out. So I guess anything could have happened.
Yeah. What did Jason get up to?
But yeah, he thought, fuck this, it's no fun if she passes out. What did she say? Does she say she woke up in her bed at home then?
She woke up in a bed at home, and her parents never said anything about
Then
it.
I wake up, I was in my bed. So it's like it could be just.
It could be a dream.
Yeah, exactly. My parents have never said a word about it because why would they?
They did not. Yeah,
They would have
exactly.
put the police out, wouldn't they? And said there's a fucking madman on the woods.
Exactly. Yeah, it's strange. It's strange.
Yeah, that's what I mean. People think it's just a dream, and that's why nothing happened with it. Because it doesn't even look like Jason when his face, because I think it's got the Stan Winston face
Yes. Yeah.
rather than the face we see at the end.
See you at the end. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Vass. How about Rob Zombie's Michael Myers versus Jason?
I've been rooting for Jason.
Hillbilly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Having the lights on a car is not going to help the back.
I like the way he says it. He goes, I charged it yesterday. Mustn't have taken. And I was like,
3 hours of battery with full beams on is.
yeah, with all due respect, my man, if you're having to charge it quite often, it probably needs to go in the shop.
Favorite final girl?
That's a good question.
I don't think. Because, yeah. Terry should have survived part 4, so. Whatever, in my opinion. But I think Ginny, because, yeah, she was the cleverest one, apart from she moved too much to the right or left.
Yeah, totally.
And this children is a outside toilet. You don't know how lucky you are. Have indoor plumbing.
And also, this guy goes to take a dump in the outside toilet. There's a toilet on the inside because we see inside the bathroom later on. There's a toilet there, and I'm like, why not just take a shit inside, man? It's warm.
Obviously, he's had enchiladas.
Yeah. No.
This actress. When she finds everyone dead. That's later on. Hang on.
Yeah.
Freddy versus Jason Ridgepand had Pinhead telling them whoever gets the least kills in one night stays in hell forever. Hitler was meant to make a cameo. It writes itself. Look at that. Yeah,
Jesus.
Paris.
Sounds like Kung Fury.
Yeah, everyone would pick Ginny, I think. Yeah, Ginny. And yeah, Vass has sat through Rob's Halloween. Both of them. Is that one after the other?
Wow. I haven't done part 2 yet.
Oh, well. I expect a full essay on YouTube about the White Horse and its civilization. At least an
Oh.
hour.
What about horses and shit like that?
What's worse? Halloween tour song? Yeah. I don't know.
I'm probably listen. I'll need to watch Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 tomorrow, but
Yeah.
I do hate
that.
So.
On Sunday night at 8 p.m. on Vass's channel. You'll find out all about it when he's had a rewatch.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I could answer that now, but yeah.
Yeah. I think Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is fine until we find out it's a dream. And then it goes down the fucking
thanks, Gareth. I'd forgotten any of that, but now I've got to have that knowledge from minute 1.
Oh, sorry, ruined it for you.
Thank you.
Oh, hang on. Halloween ends by a mile. It's worse. See, Rob Zombie's laughing all the way now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Halloween ends is way worse than Resurrection. I did enjoy Resurrection. I did we have a discussion of that on the Euron podcast a couple of weeks ago. Check out that channel. Well, it wouldn't go that far.
I was going to say steady. Busta
There's some
Rhymes,
fun
that
behind
mask.
Resurrection.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that is true. Jason never has problems with his masks.
No.
Yeah. Oh, we put ends above it. But he likes Resurrection. Oh, this. But Friday the 13th remakes probably the best of that franchise. Ooh, you're there with
A couple of
Sophie
people
there.
have said that recently. I'm like, oh, really?
It's got fake boobs.
Pesky Shelley again here. Pops up like fucking Aquaman here. Watch this.
I know, what the fuck in this pond?
Yeah, see him there. It's like he's on a springboard or something.
What the fuck did he have a bloody... Did he bring that harpoon with him? Because it wasn't in that small suitcase he had.
Do you know what? Like, the sad thing about this, she was looking in, I think she finds a picture of his mum. That might happen afterwards, actually.
Yeah,
I got the feeling that he was starting to kind of break down her walls. Yeah, exactly. Break down her barriers.
Fucking arrow. Well, yeah, he hands Jason the weapon and the mask.
Exactly. Then he goes and screws it.
Although this is it. We see. So yes, it's a little heart to heart now, is there? Oh, who's that in the shed? Oh, Shelley. You're nearly there.
Blown it, Shelley.
The flashback scene makes no sense. Yeah, it's got to be a dream sequence that she half remembered. Right, now, got a stopwatch. Because Shelley is now walking to the shed. Because he says, I don't know, I'll trick her into the shed. I don't know what his thought is. You don't see Jason. He just wanders to the shed thinking this is a good place to hide for a wank or something. I don't know.
It could be what he's doing, to be fair.
Because it's no reason to go there. I don't know if there's any sounds or anything, but then he goes over. All right, is this the last we see of him? I don't know if you see him go through the door. A lot of filler here. Come on.
Let's get on with it, Shelley.
Jason is the horn dog. Yeah, he's just jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, he must hear something because he's saying, guys, what are you doing in there? Woodman, I don't mind the flashback, but it does feel like much post-production scene, like some big show went, no, you got to show it, not tell it.
That makes sense.
Right, so here we go. He's going in. Now we count. It's oh no, he's still on screen. We count one as soon as he leaves the screen. So what's the story you heard with the mask and whose idea it was?
I heard it was the special effects supervisor literally had a hockey mask because he liked hockey. By chance, he had it on him that day, and he literally put it on Jason and showed Steve Miner, and Steve Miner went, "I love it! Put it in the movie!" And then they did something to the mask to make it bigger, to fit Jason's head. And that was it. And then I think they cut the holes in. They were added in extra, and they added in the little checks so it was unique because I think it was an actual famous hockey team's mask beforehand.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's the most common answer. There's people that think it was their idea to do it, but yeah, it's like you said, they needed a mask. They had a selection, and one guy had his hockey gear, and then said, "Why don't we try this?" And I think it's something to do with it. It was painted on the inside, not the outside. It was clear on the outside and then painted on the inside.
Right.
They're off or something when they're using it. But,
okay. I remember when I was looking it up, I went onto the actual hockey team's website and thought, oh, cool, Jason masks. And they look nothing like it, to be fair. They must have done quite a lot of work. And granted, that was 1982, not 2022, right?
Here we go. We got 48 minutes. Jason's here. Shelley? So apparently, Brooker had to hook the gun onto a line that's by that pole and then fire it so it went down the line towards the camera.
To be fair, It's probably my favorite bit of 3D in that movie. In this movie,
Yeah.
it works like
And then he just walks away. Oh well.
yeah, casual as fuck. Like it's
Yeah. So.
it kind of reminds me of like going out for a drink in Bishop Auckland, right? Because someone just walks up to you, will punch you, and then just casually walk away. like Jason just does that right now.
Yeah, I killed her. But yeah, Shelley's been missing for about 8 minutes, a couple of minutes now already.
Right.
So this, and then you got the how to bang in a hammock scene.
Yeah. I mean, I think he gets up and says, out of 10, what would you give me, and stuff like that. And she's thinking to her head, it doesn't matter because I've got your bun in my oven. You're mine. I own you now.
Yeah, so she's off for a shower. Jason's in the house.
Mhm.
Now he's got the machete. And then here comes the nude scene. Oh, bloody subtitles in the way. God damn it. So yeah, slowly upstairs. So Shelley should have whipped out the harpoon then out of the shop and thugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's been hiding it in his trousers or whatever it's because it wasn't in his luggage.
That is true.
He must have brought it with him. They wouldn't have I know it's a leak, but so here we go. Psycho. Homage. Yeah, so this guy could do the handstand quite easily. And
It's pretty impressive, though.
Show off.
There he goes.
Yep, and then he's wearing tight denims. Maybe that keeps in the blood when he gets chopped.
It must. Well, yeah, that's right, because there's no blood on the floors whatsoever.
No, if I cut from groin to gut with a machete,
Exactly.
I think there'd be a mess.
Yeah. I like again, bad future father. He's like that. Do you want a beer? Do you want a beer? Do you want a beer?
Different times.
Yeah.
Didn't have science back then. Oh, here he is. Right.
Ooh, it's a good
Oh,
kill.
yeah. It's done on a perspex floor, so you get to see it.
Yeah.
And then
Good
splash
kill.
of blood that she obviously doesn't notice.
And she, I do like the way that she just keeps on shouting. She's like,
I wash my breast.
yeah, hey. And then at the end of all the shouting, she goes, I changed my mind. I don't want the beer. And you're like, what?
Wow.
She's still shouting as she comes out, and she's like, I hate it when you don't answer me. And I'm thinking, oh my God.
So yeah, that's an ensuite bathroom, isn't it? Or is it the only bathroom?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then he's being tucked into the rafters as we speak somehow.
As we speak.
I don't know if there's a ladder involved or. Yeah. Don't get a look at the goods.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, it's not true, isn't it? Because it's four rooms upstairs and a cupboard, according to the game.
Yes.
So then she has to go next door. There we go. So Jason's had plenty of time to prepare the kill with no blood dripping at all at the moment. No, they call it a homage to the Kevin Bacon kill in this one, but
Yeah.
is it just
And
right ideas?
the Fangoria magazine that she reads as well
yeah.
has got an article on Tom Savini, who did the original kill as well.
Yeah.
Which is a nice little throwback.
I also mentioned the Godzilla 25th anniversary or something.
Yeah.
And now he's 60 something. Oh, what varmint is that she's sitting on? So yeah, not even a drop, and then one ruined magazine layout.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. He's directly above her right now, isn't he?
And then splat, 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 splat. Oh, what's this? Why does it? No one says, "Oh, fuck! It's blood. I'm getting out of here." It looks like blood, and it feels like blood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, there was a problem with the temperature on the set that day, and that's why when he stabs her, it goes into a pyramid before it.
Oh really? Oh, all right. Okay.
It wasn't supposed to do that. It was just supposed to slice straight through.
Still looks pretty good. Still looks pretty good, that one.
Yeah, he just missed the handstand kill and the finding of his body. So, I forgot about that. Oh, there's the pot gone. It's coming right for us. Well,
Get that 3D in.
Well, yeah, that's why they filmed in California, because they had to be in the same state as the people that made the 3D technology, so they could come and fix it right now.
Sorry, Gareth. I've had a beer tonight, which means I will probably go to the toilet about 6 times. It'll be 2 seconds.
Don't turn the lights off. Yeah, there's the Fangoria magazine. That is, yep. Who used to read Fangoria magazine? I used to read it in the shop, which is probably why they don't sell it as much anymore, because I never bought it. I just read it in the shop having a coffee. Good old Borders. Wow. It's the same with Empire magazine. I used to be a subscriber to Empire magazine, but all the information was on the internet then. Barefoot in the cellar. There you go, Midnight. I don't understand women should do it because it helps with conception, but I don't know if it works for men, but you go for it. There's a waffle iron and a dead skunk or stuff. Is it stuff or just dead? And I think, is that Rosebud? It looks like a sledge. And a naughty drawing. Yes. A British Jason did us proud. There you go. Yeah. And what's the main fuse box cover off? Is that because Jason's ripped it off to turn it off, or just because it's in the wet cellar? Oh, he's got some lines. Oh, there's Shelley. Right. So Shelley turned up.
Shelley's back.
Yeah. Was it with a throat cut after 10 minutes?
And he's not even trying to. Yeah, he's not even. He's not even doing that business or anything like that.
The compression of the swimsuit has kept him all his blood in his body.
He's behind you.
Ah, look, see. Slowly showing off in the background, Evil Dead and American Werewolf. Oh, yeah, electric. So, yeah.
Thank you.
It's the first of the many electrocution kills in this franchise.
Yes.
Oh, here we go with her. What's going on? Get up. Shelley, enough is enough. She's wearing some sort of welly boot necklace. Oh, my God. It's like Troll 2.
I do like a reaction here because she kind of wanders around going, they're all dead. And I'm thinking, well, to be fair, she's had, a bucket load of marijuana a day. So, she's not going to be the quickest.
Yeah. Oh, there's the poker. Who left the poker in the fire? Andy! Deb! No! It's like, was it from Pieces? Bastard! And the wind blows the door open, of course. And then she walks into the eye. Oh, no. Get shoved through her.
Nasty.
Hang on, was that the pregnant chick? No, she had the black thing.
Yeah.
They're all merging into one, and they're all brunettes.
To be fair, when it goes, this movie, it fairly goes. It doesn't mess around with the kills.
Oh, yeah. There's those two up and off. The wind sure came up.
I'll tell you what, man. That guy, I bet he, I think he says in the movie, I can only take so many cold showers, man. And I bet
he does say that.
I'm just saying, by now, watermelons. That's all I'm saying, watermelon.
Rest in peace, British Jason, yes.
Yeah.
If only he talked or had a cup of tea in his shack. Yeah, worth acting of the movie. Yeah, who was not there for that day when they filmed that? Just say it like you don't care or you're not that bothered. Some idiot put this chair. Yeah. Because what was it? The ending of the second one a dream? No, which one is it? After she's killed, attacked in the shack. Yeah, they didn't show that bit, did they? Where they go back to the house. Muffin comes through the door. Everyone's happy, and then Jason jumps through the window.
Oh yeah. I've totally forgotten about that. To be fair, it's been a while since I've seen part 2. Right enough.
Yeah, she survived too long. You felt sorry for her, I guess. Yeah, here you go. In HD, it looks awful. If I put my VHS on, you wouldn't even notice the difference. You can't see the strings. Just looks like a head popping. Doesn't look
you
like
can't see.
a paper mache toy. These films were made for HD.
Yes.
This one is a fishing line everywhere, moving everything.
I did like the fact when I first saw this movie, obviously it was in 2D, and when they were shooting 3D, everything you had to be bright. So I always remember this being the brighter of the Friday the 13th movies. You could see everything, type of thing.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
all he needs to do there is kick his legs out, and she sees. Just kick your leg out, mate.
What's she gonna do anyway?
Yeah, he just goes, "Oh, you know, I'll wiggle about this way," and I'm like, "Kick your legs out." She's right there.
Yeah, well, she's right there. Oh, here we go.
Go.
Pop. The fact he lifts him up as well. Oh, it like came right at me.
Yeah, eye popping 3D there at its very best.
I do like his retro trainers and Nikes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What did she walk into?
I think it's water.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I can see now.
She says the same bit of dialogue as the other girl that had blood on a magazine. She was like, "Where is this coming from?"
It's supposed to be is it her family's house?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called.
I mean, I'd be raging. I'd be absolutely raging if I went upstairs in my holiday home, and there's water everywhere, and she takes it really well. She's like, "You guys trashed my house, man."
Yeah, that's ruined. It's wood.
Yeah.
Well, who's having a shower at this time of night? Oh, what's behind the curtain? It's
clothes. Scary clothes.
Bloody what? Yeah. Did he block the drain?
Don't
Did
know.
he strip someone? Rick.
He's like the burglar from Home Alone. What are they called? The Wet Bandits. Jason's
yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. No one's around. They must be all in the shed.
Yes.
Obviously, I guess. Maybe it's a surprise party.
Oh,
yeah, and the guy just happens to drop out of the tree when she's walking past. And then she runs back to the house. And this gale came from nowhere.
It does get windy pretty fast in this movie. Like,
It does.
I think she has a battle with windows and doors right now.
Yeah, everything's moving and shaking and bothering her. Who left all the windows open?
Exactly. She's having a nightmare.
The damn door. Yeah, she goes from one door, shut the window, shut the window, back to the door. Kevin McCallister versus Jason. There you go.
I believe you're right.
I watched Jason on Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Or Micro Machines. Although, what was that film out? Was it last year or the year before? That was a gory Home Alone with a girl. Becky, was it?
There was Becky, and there was also Better Watch Out.
Yes.
I really like Better Watch Out as well. Like, so it's a Christmas movie, that one. Yeah, but Becky was great as well.
Oh, don't go near the window. Yep, there's the boyfriend.
Ah,
Because in the first one, it's Tom Savini that goes through the window, and then it cuts to the actress on the floor in the dress. But
All right. Okay.
actually, oh, here's Brooker.
Here he is.
So the hammock is inside, but the toilets are outside.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
Stop picking holes in this film.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
It's a masterwork.
These books will stop him. He doesn't like to read.
To be fair, I like the fact that he actually falls on the deck at that point as well. I'm like, get up, man. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
She didn't exactly chuck War and Peace at him there.
Falling by the
Yeah.
barrier.
There was a couple of Enid Blytons or something.
Yeah, paper bags.
Yeah.
Not like hardback Order of the Phoenix or something. Oh, apparently this was filmed in January, February, so that's probably why there's no skinny dipping scene.
Ah, right. Pretty cold.
No. Where is
I
it?
do like this bit because she screws herself here.
Yeah, she's
There's
stuck
the
in
body. She screams and she goes like that. She literally.
a... She didn't hear that. Oh. There you go. Better watch out as a Christmas film. Yes, I'll be watching that
It
Christmas.
is. It is.
Uh-oh.
I think you heard.
Yeah. Ah, nuts. A lock will stop me. Oh, no. I've got an axe. Oh. Take the knife out of your friend's back.
She would. That's what she would have wanted. Her and a baby.
It's gone dark here all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh, stabbed in the hand. And then slash, miss. That's not how you slash. Give it to him.
I don't know. She gets him in the knee.
Oh,
Yeah.
she got him in the knee. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, he's down.
It is a good confrontation in Friday the 13th Part 3. Right enough.
Yeah.
The battle's pretty good.
Oh, that knife pulling out of his logo, and then he chucks it at her.
Yeah.
Bitch. Now she's on the first floor trying to get out the window, so she'll need a first aid spray for when she lands on this one.
Yeah. That's kind of iconic that when he's got hold of her outside her.
Yeah, grabbed her by the coat. Although the person hanging and the person in the close-up seem to have different hair, but not saying it's a stunt person, but
No.
he sort of helped to land with that one. Gave her a bit of a...
Yeah, he did. He kind of was a hang and drop.
Now what's she gonna do? Actually, put the battery and the petrol in the van.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's difficult to outwit Jason because he's gone that way, and now she's just gone through the other door. So
Yeah, I mean, Jason. To be fair, he definitely gets smarter in the next movies. You know, he's not the brightest in this one. Like. Yeah,
Damn.
totally. He's just like he's tunnel vision in this way. He's like this way, this way, this
Oh,
way.
yeah,
Yeah.
his one eye and sack didn't help him at all. The last one. No keys. Oh, I've got the keys. I forgot to check if she actually. You see her pocket them earlier, or is it just coincidence? Right. Now, there's a thing young people won't understand: is the the switch for the emergency tank on the car.
I watched this and I didn't understand that. To be fair,
Oh,
is that what that is? There's an emergency tank.
Yeah, it's like a backup tank. You just flick a. It's very old cars normally. I would say 70s cars, but then yeah, they have a switch. So if you run out of petrol, you flick to the emergency tank to give you more. Just
Wow.
blown your mind, have I?
Honestly, when I last watched this, I was like, "What is it? A hybrid or what? How does she do
Turn
that?"
on the knots. Well, I think they got around it these days by having a warning light come out when you're at that level. So it's about that. You got about 10 miles to fill up. But you got this tiny petrol tank. You didn't piss me off, Monkey, don't you? What's wrong? Only Ricky pisses me off. But he's not here, so Jason learns at a geometric rate throughout the series.
He certainly does.
The more he gets injured, the more he learns. Whereas
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
gets more powerful until he's had a rest.
Totally.
Although, yeah, see, Jason's clever. My arms are stuck. What am I going to do? I'm stuck. Doosh!
Exactly.
Geordie
Exactly. I
Kiss.
like that. I've got my new mask. Might as well use that shit.
Yeah.
And is that Jason running as well? Is he fairly pegging it
yeah,
there?
this is the last time we see him run, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
give an effort of running. So how the... I don't know what her plan is, because help is not coming.
Damn it. It's a shame she couldn't find one of those 3 pitchforks that seem to be languishing in the barn from earlier on.
Yeah, they're no good because they got springy prongs, so they won't
Yeah. Yeah.
do damage. Oh, he's trapped her now. She's
Smart. I like that.
There's plenty of windows, although in this the windows are high up, but in the game they're like, to climb through. I love how he's searching through the cupboard of old chairs, like she could have got in there and hidden behind the old chair.
What do you know? She's not there.
I guess they have to pad out the suspense. Where could she be if she's not down? Are there any kittens in this barn like there are on Halloween 5?
Oh, there she is.
But then,
this was a stupid idea by her, by the way.
He's not going to give up. He knows she's in there.
Exactly. Well, I think she decides to hang and drop on him. That'll do it. I'm like, no, don't do that. And she doesn't even kick him in the head. She just hits him with a butt. Watch her here. She skims him with a butt, and he goes, oh, and I'm like, come on.
He's getting pissed off. He's breaking shit. And her jeans are obviously too tight. She thinks, cup hold of this, you bastard.
Bush.
Yeah, she slides down him pretty much with her butt, like you said. I guess it knocks him split, but yeah, he's way ahead of you, love. If I was a biker, I would have still stayed for some 5 minutes longer. Yeah, that is, I forget. He comes back to save her.
100%.
Yeah, I would have stayed there. Yeah. Wait for her to run off and take him with him. Now, right? Yeah. Tim Goff. I think I read the news about that. Some radio presenter died. Well, not on air, but mid-song. That's a shame.
Just now.
I think it was yesterday or yeah, I think it was within the last few days, I think.
Nightmare. I need to.
Oh, she's got a spade and he's got a machete. Oh, and she got him on the ear, so yeah, that would have hurt.
Yeah.
He's been tangoed. And then she's going to Indiana Jones it out of here.
To be fair, she's good thinking this. Hang him. Good thinking.
Hanging's too good for him.
You know, thank God there's a noose there. Let's use it.
Yeah, push the bastard. You know, he weighs a ton.
He does weigh a ton, look at it.
Oh. And then drops.
That's a nice shot. Yeah. That's a nice shot, that.
Now, when you see this, what do you see when he does this and then puts it back again? Why? When you thought, what's he doing?
He's kind of smiling as if to say, "It's me from your back, it's me."
But it's not what he's actually doing, is it? He's taking the rope off. He just has to get his mask out of the way. But yeah, it's not actually shown that way. It's actually shown he just lifts his mask and put it down again. But it's supposed to be.
That's true. That's true.
Noose off, but yeah. Look at my ugly mug.
You can't be alive. You can't be alive.
Be my victim. Yeah, she couldn't get this thing off a minute ago. Now, what's she got? She's got a gear from a tractor.
Oh, good
Oh,
show.
no, or is it a wheel from something out wheelbarrow? Okay, what's her name?
Who, the actress?
Yeah, the character.
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, here we go. He lifts himself up, and then he's holding himself there. He gets the rope and then under his thumb, and then lifts his mask, takes the rope off, and then puts his mask, and then drops. There you go.
The agility of the man.
Yeah, doing the one-armed Michael thing.
Yeah,
You psycho.
here he comes, man. Here he comes.
And then he loses his arm straight away just by putting his hand on Jason's shoulder when he could have done
Very courageous, man. But I bet in 1982 in the cinemas in America, all the brothers in the cinema were like, "That's what you get when you try and help out a white girl, man. You should have just chilled in there, and you'd have been absolutely fine. You'd have survived this, man."
He's still hacking away at him, so it's not going to be pleasant.
Yeah.
And then we get the famous axe wound, as it were.
It's good. It is good. That I like that.
And then they kept it for the whole series, even though he picks up masks that aren't related.
Yeah, they were like, we like that one in the mask, but you know that one where you get your shoulder completely severed down to your chest. We forget about that one. Forget about that one.
Paul's coming out the window. Right. Jason versus Indiana Jones.
That'll be good.
You can dig him up. Hey, Nick Coolidge. Hey, I don't know how I'm doing this. I went to watch this the other day before this in 3D on the big screen, but I don't have a DVD player, and I went to put it in, and it's a Region 2 DVD, and the Xbox doesn't support it. So that's why I watch it like this. So good evening, Nick Cooling.
Yeah, I tend to get I don't know if it's 3D's never really worked on me, to be fair. Even like the latest 3D, it kind of I have a hard time with it. The only 3D that really kind of I can get on board with is 3D on the PlayStation VR headset, because you don't have to wear glasses or anything like that. It looks it's easy 3D. But the glasses wreck me.
Use some of those for an hour. I had a really bad headache.
Absolutely.
But this probably will tonight after this. But here we go. So, is this real? It's another dream sequence.
Yeah.
In a tiny pond. So what is it? Oh, that log's moving for some reason. She pushes. What's on the log?
There's lots of little like false scares in this little bit there. I think even a duck at one point comes along.
Yes.
Fucking duck.
There's something else that sneaks up on her.
There it is.
It just flies in. Someone threw it at him. And then, he's still alive without his mask. No,
Smiling like fuck at the window as well.
She's going paddling the 3 feet of water they put out for her.
Exactly. Don't worry, you'll make it in time to the shore.
Then that log gets in the way.
Literally could have jumped out of the boat and hit the shore. Like.
She's in foot high water, and then she's bursting through the door, and then. So he's got a different look. Apparently, there was a Stan Winston design which they didn't use. By the time they got to the end, they got on the different look, and then suddenly he's not there. But not there. So those worms are gross. But apparently, because it's a homemade pond, it was full of frog spawn and mosquito eggs. So the poor woman who was doing the stunt was underwater in this horrible water, stale, stagnant, and full of bugs and all nastiness. So who called the
Fair
police?
Ah,
Is it days
fair play to
later?
the mother. She got her head back though. She I bet she was over the moon.
It's a
She was
kind of
over the
magic.
moon.
Should teach that to the Highlanders. That would have been a good thing to sort out the sequels.
Yeah. Well, apparently they filmed an ending for this where it's all over and she walks past and then Jason comes out and chops her head off.
Yes.
So she doesn't live at the end, which I would have preferred, to be fair.
Yeah, I think there's still it where you see he grabs her head and hair and chops her.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
If I switched to region 1, my DVD player managed to get the code to make it region 3, but you can't do it with the Xbox. You're stuck to whatever country you buy it from. Same with the PS5. There you go. That's a shame. It's pointless, isn't it? These days, things aren't region 3.
I had to buy a region 3 Blu-ray player for 60 quid off eBay, but they are mental. They're awesome. You can put your dinner in there and it'll tell you how many calories it plays everything. Honestly, it's awesome.
That's awesome. It reminds me of the original Final 13 where Alice is in the a little jump there. But yeah,
I think Alice is my favorite final girl. Yeah, I was thinking about Alice is my favorite final girl.
She is. Yeah. But yeah, there was another ending where she cuts off Jason's head, but then they didn't like that because they thought it was pretty definitive. But I guess they never saw H2O.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
There we go. Ripples in the lake. Is something happening?
Nah.
Yeah, it's a very disappointing lake.
It is. It's
there we go. Friday the 13th, Part 3 from 1982. Jason Productions. Inc. Is that it? Or is that a title? Oh, there are titles. Let's see who's in the titles. Victor Miller, and Ron Kurtz. Don't hear much about them. The little Jason jumping out the pomegranate. Yeah, that's it. Little Jason. Because was it Ari Lerner who played Baby Jason?
I think so.
Yeah, got a rock band called the First Jason or something. I don't know.
No, I've seen. I think it was on. There's a 7-hour long Friday the 13th documentary, and that guy still dines off it. Like in his hometown, he has Friday the 13th conventions, and it's like, hey, I was the first Jason. They're like, we know you fucking tell us every time you've seen us, man. You know what I mean?
So that what was it? The guy that did Michael in the first film that takes his mask off and played Michael in that first scene.
Yeah.
But then he upset everyone. Oh, I've taken these off. Fuck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so that's what I remember.
The titles aren't in 3D. Let's see if I see any names. Oh, that's better. It's a lot brighter in here now. To
be fair, Friday the 13th Part 3 is a nice, bright, breezy entry in the franchise. Like, it's a good film. It's totally enjoyable. Like I say, I watched it recently with another horror movie straight afterwards, and the other horror movie, was Toilet in comparison.
Apparently, John Carpenter worked on this film, but it was Jon Carpenter, not J-O-H-N.
What's it? The competition.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So it was the Valuset Movie Ranch in California. So yeah, you can visit the shed set if you wish. Jack Daniels, thanks to the producers. Okay. For some, cast in alphabetical. I was going to say, but State Trooper number 2 is first on the list. So yeah, the State Troopers get more. Shelley was last. Poor Larry Zerner.
Poor Shelley.
Oh, apparently the events and characters of the film are fictitious. So take that.
Like that flashback.
Yeah, Part 8 does have an impressive lake that extends all the way to New York.
Cool. It does have a disco on a board, to be fair. Fair enough.
Can you get prescription 3D glasses? If you're rich enough, you probably can, yes.
Yeah, do anything you want if you're rich.
Yeah, if you're vast rich, anyway. All right. Hang on. Oh, what's on that tape? Oh, I see. Let me put this away somewhere safe.
Tell you what, the
yeah.
credit sequence. That credit sequence lasted what 30 seconds to a minute. It was like
not many people to thank for this one.
I missed those days. You know what I mean? Especially with all the end of credit sequences where you've got to wait 20 minutes for the end of credit sequences.
All the digital stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, yeah. What was it? Isn't there a law where you have to have a title, credits, and then end credits for the full list or something? Oh, I think that might be gone now. I think that's gone, but it used to be a thing where you had opening credits and full end credits, but then they got sick of that.
True.
Having opening titles and all that.
Yeah.
Yes, I had to postpone the Halloween 6 watch party from yesterday. We'll see when that can be done again.
Was that the director's cut Halloween 6 or was that
no? It was the VHS. So I guess it's the theatrical.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it was probably bootleg VHSs of the producer's cut, but yeah,
that's right. The producer's cut, not the director's cut. You're right.
Oh yeah. Oh, there is too many. Yeah, I think it was producer's cut, wasn't it? Yeah, because the director probably disowned him.
I'm trying to think who the director was at that movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to think now.
Alan Smithy. Let's just say Alan Smithy.
I think it is. Yes. Destroy my intricate decorations. Right, here you go. Spiderweb. It was Joe Chappelle.
Okay.
Well, that had his name on the theatrical version.
Yeah, I get it.
Whether he directed it or not, I don't know. So yeah, tomorrow night I am on the Movie Chats web channel. I was trying to think what it was. So yeah, and then Friday is Tremors night, and then where do I go? What day is it? And then the Thing with Jeff on Saturday, and then Sunday is Vass's night with you. Discussing Halloween 2 for 3 hours.
That's it. Yeah, the last one was a bit of a marathon. To be fair, we promise we don't promise anything. To be fair, we'll try and not make it last 3 hours, but it might last 3 hours. To be fair,
who cares?
Yeah,
you got plenty to talk about. So what's the films? Is it 7 films? So you got 2 Halloweens.
Yeah,
the best ones.
So the first one was Trick or Treat. Then we've got then it was Rob Zombie's Halloween. Then it was Haunt. Then it was Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And then I will just remind myself of what the week is in store for me. It is Terrifier, then Halloween 3, then All Hallows Eve.
Hang on, that's backwards.
Yeah, some pretty good movies there, to be fair, apart from Rob Zombie's Halloween Part 2, but you never know, I might like it.
Yeah. Because, Halloween, All Hallows Eve is Terrifier, Art the Clown, isn't it?
Yep.
One section, but it's not the same actor. I did like Art the Clown. I didn't think I would, but yeah, he's a great character with his mind.
He is. He's kind of... he's just a malicious, nasty little silent meme type of clown. I mean, memes are fucking terrifying anyway, you know what I mean? But you black teeth and murderous intent on him. And it's just horrible.
Yeah, they are. Out in the city streets, begging for money. Joe Chappelle, yes. So he directed The Phantoms, did he, with Ben Affleck, which is the bomb, yo.
Yeah.
And it was based on a Dean Koontz story. Yeah, I fancy watching that. I saw someone off the shelf reviews did a review that I saw. I fancy watching that again if I can track it down.
I've never seen Phantoms.
For fuck's sake. If I'd have known that, I would have put it on the list for you to watch this year.
Totally.
It's a good film. It's a late 90s one, but it's not a slasher. It's a mysterious thing happened to a town in America, so.
Oh, okay.
Quite interesting.
Okay. I will check that out.
Right, let's wrap this up then, because you've got entertainment to do tonight. You've had your fun. Now you got to do your homework.
Yes, I've got to go and watch Haunt. Now,
That's only a short one. I think I'll remind me which one's Haunt, because I watched Hellfest, Bloodfest, and Haunt last week.
I have no. I might have seen Haunt. I don't know.
Okay.
I think I've seen Haunt. I'm pretty sure Haunt is kind of some barn that people get invited to, where kind of people are dressing up, but it turns out to be real. Does that sound?
Okay.
All right.
I didn't think I thought you'd seen it, but I said, "Oh, sorry, Al. I try. There's no option for 3D on a StreamYard. I don't know if it's possible, but I disappointed Al.
What a demanding audience you have, Gareth.
I know. Start a Patreon for requests. Phantoms is decent. Good cast, bad film. Well, if Fast says it's a bad film, it must be a bad film. I don't think we got multiple cuts of Phantoms. I think it was just a theatrical cut, and I'm not even sure it's on Blu-ray. Haunt is awesome. There you go.
Okay, that's good, man. That's good to know.
No one's mentioned anything about Tremors.
Tremors is you're doing that Tremors tomorrow, is
Friday.
that right? Oh,
Friday.
Friday.
With Mr. Savage zombie reviews.
Zombie reviews. That's right. Can't go wrong with Tremors.
Yeah, I need to watch it. Yeah. I got to do some homework myself. Right. That's it. Well, thanks, Pete, for joining me tonight.
No, thank you for having us, mate. Much appreciated.
A good time was had by all. So I will see you next time. Good night, everyone.